Hi there, Josiah David Fenimore back for another video. We are in Deuteronomy chapter 12. Deuteronomy chapter 12, moving right along. These are the statutes and judgments which ye shall observe to do in the land which the Lord God of thy fathers give thee to possess it. All the days that ye live upon the earth, ye shall utterly destroy all the places wherein the nations which ye shall possess serve their gods, upon the high mountains and upon the hills, and under every green tree. And ye shall overthrow their altars, and break their pillars, and burn their groves with fire, and ye shall hew down the graven images of their gods, and destroy the names of them out of that place. Ye shall not do so unto the Lord your God, but unto the place which the Lord your God shall choose out of all your tribes, to put his name there. Even unto his habitation shall ye seek, and thither thou shalt come, and thither ye shall bring your burnt offerings, and your sacrifices, and your tithes, and your heave offerings of your hand, and your vows, and your freewill offerings, and the firstling of your herd and of your flocks. And there ye shall eat before the Lord your God, and ye shall rejoice in all that ye put your hand unto, ye and your household, wherein the Lord thy God hath blessed thee. Ye shall not do after all the things that we do here this day, every man whosoever right in his own eyes. For ye are not as yet come to the rest and to the inheritance which the Lord your God giveth you. But when ye go over Jordan, and dwell in the land which the Lord your God giveth you to inherit, and when he giveth you the rest from all your enemies round about, so that ye dwell in safety, then there shall be a place which the Lord your God shall choose to cause his name to dwell there. Thither shall ye bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings, and your sacrifices, your tithes, and the heave offering of your hand, and all your choice vows which ye vow unto the Lord. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God, ye and your sons, and your daughters, and your manservants, and your maidservants, and the Levites, that is within your gates. For as much as he hath no part nor inheritance with you, take heed to thyself that thou offer not thy burnt offerings in every place that thou seest, but in the place where the Lord shall choose in one of thy tribes. There shalt thou offer thy burnt offerings, and thou shalt do all that I command thee. Notwithstanding thou makest kill and eat flesh in all thy ways, thy gates, whatsoever thy soul lusteth after, according to the blessing of the Lord thy God, which he hath given thee. The unclean and the clean may eat thereof, as of the roebuck, and as of the hart. Only ye shall not eat the blood, ye shall pour it upon the earth as water. So he's given them stipulations about how to live in this land as well. Now that you have the promised land, once you get it, this is how you live in it. Thou mayst not eat within thy gates the vine of thy corn, or of thine wine, or of thy oil, or the firstling of thy herd, or of thy flock, or any of thy vows which thou vowest, nor thy freewill offerings, or heave offerings of thine hand. But thou must eat them before the Lord thy God, in the place which the Lord thy God shall choose. Thou and thy sons and thy daughters, and thy manservants and thy maidservants, and the Levites that is within thy gates, and thou shalt rejoice before the Lord thy God in all that thou puttest thine hands unto. Take heed to thyself that thou forsake not the Levites as long as thou livest upon the earth. So he's saying, take care of your brothers and the priestly tribe. They have been chosen. When the Lord thy God shall enlarge thy border, as he hath promised thee, and thou shalt say, I will eat flesh, because thy soul loatheth to eat flesh, thou mayst eat flesh, whatsoever thy soul lusteth after. If the place which the Lord thy God hath chosen to put his name, there be too far from thee, then thou shalt kill of the herd and of thy flock, which the Lord hath given thee, as I have commanded thee, and thou shalt eat in thy gates whatsoever thy soul lusteth after. Even as the roebuck and the hart is eaten, so thou shalt eat them. The unclean and the clean shall eat of them alike. Only be sure that thou eat not the blood, for the blood is the life, and thou mayst not eat the life with the flesh. Thou shalt not eat it. Thou shalt pour it upon the earth as water. Thou shalt not eat it, that it may go well with thee, and with the children after thee. When thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord, only thy holy things which thou hast, and thy vows, thou shalt take, and go into the place which the Lord shall choose. And thou shalt offer thy burnt offerings, the flesh of the blood, upon the altar of the Lord thy God. And the blood of thy sacrifices shall be poured out upon the altar of the Lord thy God, and thou shalt eat the flesh. Observe and hear all these words which I command thee, that it may go well with thee, and with thy children after thee forever. even thou doest that which is good and right in the sight of the Lord thy God. So he's telling them about, again, how to live in this new land flowing with milk and honey. He's got more statutes and precepts, and he wants the Levites taken care of, and he wants them not to be eating blood, and he wants them to be consecrated to him. When the Lord thy God shall cut off the nations from before thee, whither thou goest to possess them, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their land, take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by the following them, after that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, How did these nations serve their God? Even so will I do likewise. Thou shalt not do unto the Lord thy God for every abomination to the Lord which he hateth, have they done unto their gods, for even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods. What thing soever I commandeth you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it. So he's saying, I do not like these other nations that are giving their children to sacrifice and going a-whoring after other gods. And he's like, do not be like them. Do not be like them, because I give you a promise and a curse. A promise and a curse. My dog is Lily. She's making some noise. Pardon me. A promise and a curse that I will bless you if you walk in these steps, and these statutes, and these judgments, and these commandments, or I will curse you, and I will blot out your persons very quickly from other nations. And it's all through the Old Testament where it goes back and forth from blessing to curse through the whole rest of the book. And so looking forward to seeing that with you. Thank you for joining me for this Bible study, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.